Welcome to Quality Bytes brought to you by QA Radius LLC. Today, we are going to provide you input how to generate a simple one-page slide test plan to be used in Agile or DevOps projects. As you all know, planning is essential in life and business. Without a proper plan, project will lack focus and direction and will not be able to successfully implement it. However, for some reason, in testing, the importance of test planning is overlooked, particularly in Agile or DevOps projects. Keep in mind that a test plan that is not followed has little value. If you invest little time and effort to create a test plan, then the benefits will be enormous. Let us learn more about it. Creating a software test plan is one of the most foundational concepts in software testing. However, with the advent of streamlined life cycle processes, such as Agile and DevOps, the idea of taking the time to create test plans and other forms of test documentation is often minimized or ignored altogether. This is unfortunate because there is much value in a test plan that can greatly benefit all projects, regardless of any SDLC. As per ISTQB definition, test plan is a document describing the scope, approach, resources, and schedule of intended test activities. In a project, test plan serves as a roadmap to testing process that serves as a means of communication between the team members and stakeholders and serves as a reference document during the project duration. Keep in mind that a test plan, if not followed, has very little value. If you invest little time and effort to create a test plan, then the project benefits will be enormous. Now, let us explore myths of creating or following test plan in Agile world. To put it simple, a test plan is a Word document of multiple pages which documents all the testing activities for the project. People who are practicing Agile or DevOps project often believe the myths regarding a test plan. First point. Test plan typically takes more time to document in a Word document and is time-consuming to keep them updated. Second point, test plan document does not work for Agile, DevOps projects as delivery is in multiple sprints. Third point, test plan typically takes more time to document in a Word document and is time-consuming to keep them updated. And finally, fourth point, test plan document does not work for Agile, DevOps projects as delivery is in multiple sprints. In Agile project, test planning happens at two levels, which are release planning and iteration planning. Release planning is performed at high level. They are based on product backlog or epics. Release planning defines test approach and test plan across sprints. High-level risk assessment is performed on product vision doc or epics. Next is iteration planning. Iteration planning is performed at sprint level. Detailed risk assessment is performed based on user stories. In this session, we will look at both. In Agile or DevOps projects, whole team is responsible for quality. All team members participate in contributing for test plan. After release planning is done, iteration planning for the starts for first deployment. Iteration planning scope is delivery for first deployment. Testers are involved in iteration planning and especially add value in the following activities: participating in the detailed risk analysis of user stories, estimating testing effort for all testing tasks, identifying functional and non-functional aspects of the system to be tested, supporting and participating in test automation at multiple levels of testing. One point to be noted is, in iteration plans, test plan may change during an iteration multiple times, as it is the beauty of Agile delivery. The advantage of one-page test plan is changes are easy to update and maintain. Here is a simple approach for building a one-page test plan for Agile or DevOps projects. For API or release test plan, following are discussed and documented in testing considerations. The scope of testing. Team members who will be performing testing activities. Test environment and test data needed. Testing schedule, including prerequisites, dependencies for the functional and non-functional test activities. What constitutes definition of done? What are the different testing types? And finally, the project and quality risks to be addressed in this testing scope. All these form foundations for test plan, whether it is one page or multiple pages. Now, Here is QA Radius suggestion for one-page test plan which can be used in Agile or DevOps projects. For a typical project, here is how a one-page updated test plan looks with all the project data. Team members can refer to this plan during their project stand-up meeting, and if there are any change in scope or schedule or risks, it can be updated easily real-time. If you observe carefully, test plan contains all the components of a typical test plan, yet it is not time-consuming to create, maintain and refer. This is one of the approach which QA Radius advocates for team members in Agile or DevOps who can refer to when creating a simple test plan. The advantages of one-page test plan are: it is very simple, easy to create and update. One-page test plan is easy to refer, modify and discuss during stand-up meeting. The entire team will be able to contribute to the test plan. A test plan ensures higher quality and more efficient software delivery. The team no longer need to update 10 or 20-page test plan Word document. To know more about how to create simplified one-page test plan, test design techniques, agile testing methodology and test maturity assessments, check out our testing training calendar which is announced in www.qaradius.com.